So today we'll be learning something called how do we fill the unit circle. So something like it's called a unit circle because the radius is 1. Okay, on purpose it is taken the radius. On your first paper the question is asked, what do you see, what do you wonder, and you must have written something. And I want to say something you have written down even if it is wrong. Okay, what do you see and what do you notice, right? So quick one. Anybody wants to volunteer and say like whatever you written down? Somebody wants to say something? Whatever you wrote. Can you just read what you wrote? I saw you something like that. Yeah, say something. What you wrote here? What do you see here? Say it loud. Radius is? Huh? Radius? How much? How much? Oh, okay. So you saw it is like radian. Is it says radius or it does it say radians? Now I want you to watch this. So this is says radians. Do you see that word? Now I want you to get clear about this. It's not radius. Very good observation. It's radians. Now some of you may be thinking that's why because of this confusion, Jaylin got confused, and not only Jaylin, many. Watch this. We know all this that a unit circle is when the radius. See this circle I have drawn, and I'm sure you also drawn. There's a circle, and the radius is 1. See this part? This is 1. So what I did is just a kind of a quick review about. We know from school circumference. Who does not know circumference? It is 2 pi r, right? So 2 pi r is the circumference, and you just plug in r is 1, so it is 2 pi. And what is so the whole around is 2 pi. So if you get confused, what is this 2 pi? Basically, it is nothing but it's just the distance, it's the length of the circle. It is 2 times 3.14 from your middle school. You know it is 3.1. Pi is 3.14. So basically, it is 2 times 3.14 is 6.28. Now, if you see, if you had watched my videos of lesson 2 and 3, I'm explaining what does that circumference means. How many radii fit? So it's like how many radii, like this one, this part, look at this. We want to know this orange color that you see here, this orange color, how many of those pieces fit the whole around the circle? Got it? So you see how many fit in a 6. There are 6, basically it means there are 6 radians, 6 and 1/3, 0.28 like 1/3. So 6 pieces of this orange color fit the whole circle, and then little piece of it. Make sense? Okay, so you may get confused, but still I like to show this as you progress. The circumference basically is the length, right? And it is like one complete angle. So if you see if I try to, so if this is the circumference, it completes around, so that means the whole, you can say this is like semicircle, there's another semicircle, so it's like 180 degrees here and 180 degrees down, so total 180 degrees and 180 degrees is 360, agree? Yes or no? The whole round is 360. So what the mathematician said, why should we use only degrees? Why can't we have another unit? And they said, okay, let's write it as 2 pi radians. So they say, okay, the whole circumference is 2 pi. So the 2 pi is considered as, so the 2 pi, all around is 2 pi. See like this? So all around is 2 pi. So this is, if it is whole round is 360, divide by 2. See if I divide by 2 both sides, do you get pi here? Yes or no? So these 2 crosses are right. So dividing by, I hope you've written down this. This 2 crosses out and you're left with pi. So what does pi means? Is pi, and 360 divided by 2 is 180 degrees. Do you see that? So basically what it means is pi basically means 180 degrees. Got it? So if I take semicircle, this means semicircle angle. I want you, can you write down this on your paper? So write down semicircle angle. So all around is 2 pi, so semicircle is just pi radians. And I made 3-4 more cases where if I divide it by 2 again, this pi, so it will become pi by 2, which is, if I divide on this side, see, so those of you who got confused, let me write down here, it means you are, it is pi radians is 180 degrees, so dividing by, if I divide by 2, see both sides, so this pi by 2 stays the same, but 180 degrees divided by 2 is 90 degrees. Make sense? So it's like a quarter. It's the angle. It's like this one. So if this is pi. This is pi by 2. Can you see that? Nobody's saying yes. Are you guys with me? Some of you at least. I know it's like lot of maths here. So that's pi. So now the next one is another one. If we divide by 3, if I divide pi and divide by 3, and 3 divides 18 6 times, so it gets 60 degrees. Then if dividing by 6, 6 divides 18 3 times, so pi by 6, I think I messed up here. So this should be, wait a minute, pi by 3 goes 6, correct? And if I divide 30, so this is 30. I made a mistake there. That's 30 degrees. So pi by 6 is like 1. And the last one is pi by 4. So if you divide by 180 into 4 quarters, dividing by 4, so pi by 4, 180 degrees is divided by 4. So 4 goes 45 times. Make sense? So there are 4 quarters for semicircle. That means if I have this, so some of you may get confused. So let me show. See, I can draw like this, another one, and say, okay, if I want to write 45, this is like your pi by 4. See, like this pi by 4. So there are how many of them? Look at this. So this is pi by 4, this is also pi by 4, this is pi by 4, this is pi by 4, this is pi by 4. All around there are altogether 8 of them. So the semicircle is, maybe there are 4 45s, but all around is, so just want to, before I go all this, there's another one. This I did for pi by 4. I can do for angle maybe pi by 6. So this is, if this was pi by 6, 30 degrees, okay, it is pi by 6. And that's what is right here now. So coming back to this, and before that also, let's finish this, what question I posted here. It says, if you have this triangle, look at this Pythagorean formula that you already know. There's a Pythagorean here, and you look at this. So if this angle is theta, so remember this is the angle in the Greek letter that we use is theta. So if that's the angle, for this angle, that's the opposite, okay? This is the adjacent, and that's the hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse. And what is this? What is the answer for this? So let's write the answer right here so that we really understand this. What is that? Sine means. Marcus, can you help me? What is sine of an angle? Ten? So, wow, wait a minute, where did you get? Oh, you are talking from your figure, the big one? No, this is a small one. So remember I told you one small one at the bottom? This is the big one. Now last 10 minutes I'll walk through quickly the big one. But before we do the big one, I just want to get a whole idea and what is the meaning of, where the hell this radians come from, okay? So the whole circle we call 2 pi, and then we work on it. We get all this different degrees, pieces we call them. All you need to know how many of those pieces pi by 4s. This is like each one of them is like 45. The one I showed is 45. We'll be doing it also here, right here. Okay. So, as Marcus, again I'm asking this question to you. I'm sorry, I'm pushing you. Can you tell me what is sine? From this triangle, just look at the triangle, don't look at the circle. Just look at the triangle only and tell me what is sine of that angle. Do you see this part? Do you see this? You need to know only three pieces, right? How we define sine? So those of you who forget, what is the formula? This is a trick to remember. So, ka, to. Now, from your earlier classes, you should be knowing this. You can't say I don't know. Correct, Liana? HL, can you help me with this sine theta? Liana? Very good. That's all it is. I don't want you to break your head. It's just right there, right? So you will see this. Hey, that's the opposite. So I just put 0.8. That's it. And the hypotenuse is 1, correct? You're done. So basically, it's just that. So this is the x. I want you to write. This is x. Can you write down x there? This horizontal piece, this distance x. That's that x, which is, I call it xy, but we saw it is sine theta, which you already know it is 0.8. Sorry, the sine theta is 0.8. What about the cosine of the angle? Yeah. What is the cosine? 0.6 over 1. Agree? So this one is because it's a unit circle. So what you notice here is, hey, sine theta is this. This itself is. Let me take this off here and say, hey, that's 0.8 is the y. This is the y. So this part. So it's this piece. This is y. This is y. Can you write down y there? That's y. That's x. So this one is x. So basically, visuals are very clear. But with using this angle, we can write down this part as instead of course we know the answer is at 0 point. We know the answer is 0.6 and comma 0.8. But instead we are going to write cosine of the angle theta here and sine of the angle theta. Got it? Nobody say yes. I know it is hard, but watch this one. So using this basic fundamental from geometry, you know that, oh, sine is opposite of a hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent of a hypotenuse. Using that concept, that you get cos x, because that's what you're trying to figure out. See, when you try to write the coordinates, the first one is x, the second one is y, right? So x is 0.0. You can see this is 0.6. So it has to be 0.6 here, 0.8. So lot of actually mathematics, deep mathematics right there. Okay, if you know this part, that is the sine of, knowing this, the trick is always remember when you have something to coordinates, it is always the cosine of whatever the angle is and sine of whatever the angle. Got it? It's always there. Cos, sine. And in the alphabetical order also you will see. In the alphabetical order, if I write A, B, C, D, and so on, go on like that, and you will see C comes first, and S is somewhere here. So you can remember cosine is first and sine is second. Sine starts with the letter S, right? C is first, S is last. So that way you can say, oh, that's cosine. All you remember is cosine, sine. Coming back to your big circle, this is the time you feel the whole thing now. What you're going to do is, I may not be finishing everything, but if you know the first big circle, the second page becomes very easy. Is that okay? Now, you see this part, pi by 6 here. You're supposed to fill all those. Of course, on the next page, can I see it? If you see, the next page is already there. I'm trying to fill on the same one. So you're supposed to do on the next page, okay? So the first page you are saying, okay, what do you see, what do you wonder? Oh, you can write anything that you come, like when you look at this, how is the x-axis and the y-axis calibrated? It doesn't even tell you it is 1. Does it tell you 1 anywhere? No, it doesn't tell. So you may be wondering, oh, what is it a radius 1 or something different? So you can have your own opinion on this. You can see, hey, I can see an angle pi by 6 there, And I can see this radians, stupid radians. We don't know what is that radians right now. You can write that stupid. That no, so sorry, don't write stupid. Just write what is this radians. Well, I wonder what is that RADIANS. So, are you with me, Liliana? Okay, Kimberly, Daniel, you got good points for the test, right? End of the unit. Challenge. Okay, I'm just finishing. The whole thing is good. This is the time. Even if you did not understand all this 20 minutes, this is the time I want your eyes on the board. Can I say everybody's eyes on the board? And now we are filling it up, okay? And it's just common sense, okay? Do you remember what is pi by 6 means? What is pi by 6 means? Just 30 degrees, got it? It's just 30 degrees. So pi by 6 basically, that's it. This is like 30 degrees. This is 30 degrees. Can you see? That piece is 30 degrees. And you go on adding 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, pi by 6, pi by 6, pi by 6. Got it? Can somebody tell me in a semicircle, how many 30s are there? Let's do it nicely here. Can you tell me how many 30s are there in the whole circle? Suppose I start with 0 and then I go around this. I want to go around this, come back to 360. Can you tell me how many 30s are there all around? You can do mental maths, right? 360 divided by 12. How many? Did I say 360 divided by 12? So if I say there are 12, how many 30? So you just divide 30 in your mental math. You do 360 divided by 30, 0, 0 goes, and 3 divides to 36, 3 times. How many times? Forget. 12 times. So basically that means there is 130 here. Watch this. Everybody watch this. As you leave this class today, I want you to get this. Very easy. If this is 30 degrees, and I'm just adding another 30. How much is 30 plus 30 is? 60, agree? See how I'm doing? What is 60 plus 30? 90, and you already know that's 90, right? Right angle. Then 90 plus 30. How much is 90 plus 30? 120, 120 plus 30. Got it? Are you getting now? It is so easy. Then let's add another 30. How much is, okay, another 30 will be 180. 180 plus 30 is 210. So this piece is 210. Are you with me? If you get this, that's easy. What about the 210 plus 30? 240, right? And 270 plus, sorry, 240 plus 30 is 270, then 300. So now it's like a common sense, see, 330, and you fill it up. Okay, only thing I did not give you enough room to write, correct? But in your mind you're thinking, oh, that's like, there are 12, so I'm gonna write in words, 12 30s, or we call 12 pi by 6, okay? So the whole around is, there are 12 of them. So you can write this part, 12 30s and 12 pi by 6. Now this is going to be is recording, so I'll post it in the Google Classroom. If you miss something, watch it again. I know I'm saying it very fast, but if you miss some of those things, they are so beautiful if you understand it. Okay? Right. Friday, right? Okay, let's go now. Can you tell me now? Now come back to your paper for the big circle. Yeah, the big circle. You can do it on the second page also. But the second page, there is too much. I will do it on the first page. Okay? Do it on the first page. On the first page, I don't want to write here anything. If this is pi by 6, who is going to tell me what is this? So instead of pi by 6 here, I want you to write pi by 6. This angle, we know it is 30. So write down 30 degrees, and this is pi by 6. Can you write down on that thing, that line that you have? Exactly how I wrote. Put like this, 30 degrees. You know it is 30, right? So 30 degrees is pi by 6. What about the next one? This is 60 degrees. You guys agree with me? Because there's another 30, 60 this part. This is, I know it is difficult to show everything. So that's like 30 plus 30. Because this is 30 and that's 30. So total together is 60. But it is like pi by 6 plus pi by 6. What is pi by 6 plus pi by 6 is? 2 pi by 6. You can still reduce this. See, the 2 divides both of them. So this goes 3 times and you get pi by 3. Of course, we already did this. Look at this. Pi by 3 is 60 degrees. So this 60 degree is pi by 3. Is it okay? Nobody saying yes. And then comes, we already did this one. This is 90 degrees, but we saw that 90 degrees is pi by 2, right? It's like you are adding another 30. Look at this whole thing, another 30. You are here now. So you are adding another 30, 90 degrees. Am I making sense now, Carol? And just build up the whole thing. So this is pi by 6, pi by 3, pi by 2. Now, next is, what is this part? Another 30. How much is that? 120, right? We did this, right? By 120. But 120 degrees is also, how many pi by 6? So this is 1 pi by 6. Then you add another pi by 6, 2 pi by 6. 1 pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, 3 pi by 6. This is basically, this piece, if I go extend like this is 4 of them pi by 6. But we can still divide this by 2 here and you get 2 pi by 3. Is that okay? So this height, see this part, this was pi by 3 and it's like 2 60s. So basically it's like 60 and another 60 is 120 or 430s. Then I have 6 more minutes. I want to finish this fast, okay? Watch this. Then if this is 120, this is 2 pi by 3. Can you write down 2 pi by 3 here? Then this one is 150 degrees. So this piece is 150 degrees, but remember how many pi by 6? So 1 pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, 4 pi by 6, 5 pi by 6. So this is 5 pi by 6. Dang, Carol is thinking, what the hell is going on? Getting it, Carol? I'm sure you get it. So basically, it's just adding. Now this one is 180 degrees, but 180 degrees is how many pi by 6? 1 pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, 4 pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 6 pi by 6. Sorry, what I'm saying. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pi by. But what is 6 pi by 6? I think I should have written. And this is nothing but it is pi. I missed this one. Yeah, this is straight away. You don't have to do nothing here. Add another one. This is 210 degrees. But it's like there was 6 pi by 6 here, but this is 7 pi by 6. So this is 7 pi by 6. Too much?
Sorry.
Is this too much for you?
No, it's just
What the heck going on, right?
No, I'm just confused. Like, do you want us to write it down on this?
You can either do on the first page or the second page.
Oh,
But the second page, there's pi by 12. I don't want to get confused with that pi by 12. Do you see that one pi by 12 on the second page? Yeah, there's one small piece because I don't want you to load with too much. Those are the main ones. Can you see? That's it. Pi by 12 actually is half of 30. It's like 15 degrees. You don't want too much. I just want you to get, okay, I know this, at least those are the ones. Because they are confusing. I am always confusing students. Now look at the next one. This is 240. So that is like how many pi by 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pi by. So this is 8 pi by 6. But 8 pi by 6, if you reduce it, it will become 2 divides 4 and 2 divides. There are 4 pi. So this is 4 pi by 3. I want you to, even if you did not understand now, you can go home and go through it again and see how it is, okay? So that's 4 pi by 3. This one is, you know, there are 9, until here is like almost 200. These are the main mark, 270. That mark is 90. This mark is like, this is 180 degrees. So we all should know those. 90, 180. Daniel, can you pick my phone? And this is 270. So finally I'm ending those. This is 4 pi by 3. This is how many pi by 6? 3, 3, 6, so 9. So basically this number is, there are 9 pi by 6. And this means if we try to divide this by 3, so this becomes 3 pi by 2. So this number, which is 270, is 3 pi by 2. Lot of maths there. Huh? So I'm finishing in 2 minutes. You guys are great. You know what, I'm dealing with my immigration documents from India, and whatever the time I'm there, I'm working on this paper. But if you don't find nobody, then just let me know. As I said, keep me at the last option. There's nobody there. Okay, I'm just finishing. Bhaiya, Umesh. Look at this angel. They are trying to figure out the unit circle and radius, everything. That's so cool. Algebra too. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. 9 pi by 6. This is 300 degrees, which is this is 11 pi by 6. 10 pi by 6. So 10 pi by 6. If you try to reduce this, 2 divides 5 pi by. So this is 5 pi by 3. I'm saying this quickly, but I want you to really get it when you watch this again one more time. Oh, that's why it is. I want you to make sense out of it. And the finally ending, okay? The last is, how many pi by 6 here? Can somebody tell me quickly how many? Oh, how many? 11. Common sense, right? Because all around is 12, so that's one less. So this is of course 300 plus 30 is 330 degrees, which is 11 pi by 6. I hope I'm making sense. Little hard. I know it is hard, but if you try to get the idea, so it's good. So then finally this is 360 degrees, and 360 degrees is, so this 360 degrees is 2 pi. And why it is 2 pi? Altogether 12 pi by 6. So that's how it is, which is 2 pi. And that completes the whole. There's one more piece is left is about pi by 4, which I'm going to use, and this pi by 4 is 45. Those are the last one. So this pi by 4, I'm using colored black color. So in between, I'll do a dotted one. Can I just see? So everybody do this on your paper. This is the dotted one, which is 45 degrees. What? And another one. So this is 45 degrees pi by 4. This is 3 pi by 4. This is 5 pi by 4. And there is 7 pi by 4. So that completes the whole circle. Now listen before I end. Do you see something? Did you see this figure anywhere in this classroom? It's right there. What? It's right there. It's right there. Then tomorrow, Monday comes, we will see how to fill those angles. There's all the whole beautiful thing that I draw. Even my principal took a whole picture of that colorful unit circle there. But then you have to know the coordinates that comes on Monday. Today is just to understand, okay, I know where the angle is. That's all it is. Nobody's saying thank you. You did not say. Okay.